Hey, welcome back, friends. If you want to join the friends, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. So today I want to go over the 5 rarest boss titles in the game. If you guys didn't already know, Mod Ryan on Twitter actually released, as of January 25th, the amount of people that have each of the boss titles. I will link that down below so you can see all the different quantities of people that have the different boss titles. But without further ado, I'm just going to go ahead and get right into the top 5. Coming in at number 5 is Of Omens. Now this is the boss title from Virago, and I'm not surprised to see it on this list, but I am surprised to see how common it is. 108 people have actually obtained this boss title. I was expecting this to be much higher on the list, honestly, seeing as how this is the boss that really trips people up for insane final boss most of the time. That being said, I do want to go ahead and check out the drop log for this, because there's a distinct reason why it is so common at 108 people already having it obtained. If you look at the boss drops, the Ancient Summoning Stone and the Ancient Artifact are 2 of the rarest drops. This is what usually stops people from getting insane final boss. But because the fact that they are boss pets, that means that they are transitioned over and were already checked off if you already had those boss pets. And honestly, the other 3 drops are relatively quick to get. Tectonic Energy is almost always dropped, and the Seismic Wand and Seismic Singularity are, although rare, these are the reasons why you're coming to Virago. So if you are going to be killing Virago at all, you expect to be getting a wand or singularity after a few hours at least. So this is probably one of the faster collections to actually get. It's probably only rare because not many people actually kill Virago nowadays. Coming in at number 4 is the Kalphite King. Now this one does surprise me a little bit being on this list. I'm not surprised that it has 73 people getting it, but I was expecting a couple other things to be on this list instead of the Kalphite King. Because if you look at the collection right here, Kalphite Claw is going to be the pet, which I'm assuming a decent number of people have because of the insane final boss. Then Perfect Chitin, very common drop if you already have the tier 80 Repriser or any other tier 80 defenders. So this should be not a limiter to whether or not you get the title. Damage Chitin you could literally get from any of the exileds. And then all you have to do is get the 6 different Drygor drops. This, I guess, is the reason why not many people have this, is because you have to come here and just get all 6 of the different Drygor drops, which you could get unlucky, quote unquote, and just keep getting tons of the rapier and never get the offhand rapier or something like that. So that would be my guess why it's such a low drop rate. Also, not many people actually solo this boss. It's extremely hard to solo, and it's not extremely profitable. So that's probably why it is relatively rare, even though the Kingslayer is actually a pretty cool title from this boss. Coming in at number 3 is Of the Praesel from Next Angel of Death, if I'm pronouncing that title correctly. It's a complicated word. I'm actually really surprised with how many people actually have this title. 62 people have this title. I'll show you why I am super surprised here in a couple seconds. So if you look at their drop table here, the Praesel and the Promise Gift are 100% drops. The Wand and the Core are both 1 in 1,000 drops. That means on average you have to kill at least 1,000 Next Angel of Death after the update to actually get this title. The Codex is 1 in 250, so not a limiting factor. These 5 things right here are the giant ones that I'm super surprised so many people have. So the Blood Tentacles, it's only like 1 in 3,000. It's rare and only has a threshold of like 1,000. So even on your second 1,000, from 1,000 to 2,000 kills, it's still 1 in 1,500 chance of dropping because it has a 1,000 threshold. So pretty rare. These Shadow Chests, Bloodstained Chest, all these chests are 1 in 20,000. They're meant to be an extremely rare thing that only the people that have killed Next Angel of Death over and over and over and over again actually have. Yeah, 62 people actually have this title. That means 62 people have gotten a 1 in 20,000 drop multiple times. That just is astounding to me. I am extremely surprised that that many people have killed Angel of Necks that many times. Yeah, this should be a lot more rare than it is. The only reason why it's not is because these 4 things are unlocked, so that means if they are already unlocked on your account, then you just have them already checked off on the drop table. But still, damn, people are killing Angel of Death quite a bit. Number 2 is going to be Dark Horror from the Corporeal Beast. Now this is, again, not surprising to me, but it's surprising how rare it is. Only 45 people have this title. I know that this is going to be a relatively rare thing to kill, but if you look at his drop table, there's not a whole lot on it. The sigils are the rarest thing. That being said, killing this is one of those things that a lot of Iron Men actually have a problem with, because you do have to solo it basically, and you can only do 2 to 3 kills per trip. And then when you have to teleport to the bank, teleport over here. So a lot of people go really dry on like one of the sigils. Like if you're looking for Divine, you may go really dry. It's like a 1 in 2,500 drop to start out with. If you have to kill like 5,000 Corporeal Beasts, then it's understandable that not everybody has this title. But only 45 seem a little bit low to me. If you guys didn't already know, Corporeal Beast is like close to 10 million GP per hour if you're doing it the correct way, from what I've heard. So, yeah, there's a lot of people that are not doing a relatively easy solo method of making money. I think Araxor is the only better solo way of making money that I can think of off the top of my head. So I was expecting these to be relatively common, but I guess not many people know about this money-making method, so not many people have this title. And coming in at number 1 with the rarest title is Grave Robber from the Barrows Brothers. Only 11 people actually have this title. That is absolutely insane to me. So few people actually have this title. It's very surprising, but at the same time, not surprising at all. I know a lot of people that have gone for every single drop from the Barrows Brothers. Takes thousands of chests, which take 3 to 4 minutes if you're doing it extremely quickly. So you can only get like 20 chests in per hour, and trying to do thousands upon thousands of chests, yeah, it's understandable why not many people do it, and it's not super profitable to start out with either. I think it's only like 3 to 4 million GP per hour, which you can do just by AFKing Divine-O-Matic nowadays. So it's up to you whether or not you want to do that, or if you want to kill the Barrows a lot. This is my Iron Man account, which is why I have so many kills on it. I think I was going for a full set. It took me 460 kills, chests, just to get one set. Might as well getting all of these drops. Yeah, you can see just the pure quantity of drops that there are. I was expecting this to be a little bit more common than it actually is, just because I know a lot of people that enjoy doing the Barrows Brothers. But I think this is going to be the limiting factor here. The Linza outfits. Almost nobody killed Linza for trying to get the most profit, because honestly, Linza takes way too long to kill and she drops her stuff barely at all. But they have actually changed up the drop rate since this came out. So I'm expecting that a lot of these 11 people actually got this after the Linza change. I think they made her drops like 4 times more common. They were like 1 in 512 and they changed it to 1 in 128 or something like that. So I'm expecting a lot of the people got it after that update. But yeah, Linza was absolutely just ridiculously rare to get. If you just think about it, 1 in 520 chests per hour. That's like 20 hours per one piece, and you had to get 5 of them. Yeah, that was a bit insane. It's understandable why this is the rarest one, just with the pure quantity of items that you could possibly go dry on, as well as on top of that, Linza outfit pieces being as rare as they were for as long as it was. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below so you can see all my future content. I'd love it if you leave a like and a comment as well so that more people can see this video. As always though, have a good one.